Cindy, your job is your company staffs provides workers for a lot of different kind of companies, tech business, other businesses, insurance companies. We went through this horrible workforce disruption in the pandemic. A lot of people dropped out. It was hard to find workers. Has the ship righted? Are people coming back to work? People looking for jobs again? And are employers looking for employees?
Employers never stopped looking, and in certain industries they never stopped in looking. So finance, energy, healthcare, they always had to look. Some employers obviously stopped retail, transportation, things like that. So employers are continuing to look. They have a greater comfort level now as to getting their work done. The type of employees that are willing to come back, your high-tech workers, your finance people, your healthcare people, they're looking for jobs, they want to engage, but they were with industries that kept working along through the pandemic. I think part of what I don't see a lot of conversation around is a lot of individuals found a way to make a living through the gray economy. And perhaps it's not as lucrative as when they had a position, but it has the flexibility of their own schedule, their own rules, whether it's being a gig person, driving an Uber, delivering, or whether it's cutting hair in their basement. So we still see a challenge with individuals that have said, I'm not sure I actually want to step back and take this position full time at the salon or take this position at the restaurant. I can make an income this way.
The flexibility is sort of the key word in employment today, isn't it?
Right.
And the sort of business you run where you take workers and put them with companies for a short period of time or maybe a long period of time, but it's not, I'm signing up for a lifetime job.
Exactly.
I'm going to work here for a while and maybe over here.
Right.
Is that seem to be where workers are going today? They want sort of that variety and flexibility.
They want the variety, they want the flexibility, and I think one of the things that happened during the pandemic is they lost some of the fear of having that flexibility and having that variety. And they recognize that if they have a skill, they're a valuable commodity. And they don't have to stay somewhere for 10 years or 15 years. Someone's going to see value in what they bring and provide them another opportunity. So while it was a very fearful situation for so many reasons, one of the things that happened is people went, my talent has value. I shouldn't be afraid to ask for what's important to me, and I shouldn't assume I won't find that next opportunity.
Now you've had to be very innovative in staffing and finding people to take these jobs. And you've been sort of a pioneer both in hiring veterans and in hiring former prison inmates, returning citizens. Why is that important to you and how has it worked out?
It's important because we believe one of our pillars is to provide people an opportunity to change their station in life. And we live that every single day. We believe that when you look at a veteran, they have sacrificed part of their life to ensure that we have the freedoms that we believe in, that we need, and that we desire. They should have barriers removed to offset the fact that they weren't in the workforce with someone their age for X number of years. They start out of the gate 4 years behind.
And returning citizens?
And returning citizens, when someone's gone through and said, I recognize that I've made a mistake, I have done what I need to do to rectify that, I have gathered a skill, and I want to be part of my family and I want to be part of the community, it would be so unfortunate if somebody didn't recognize that they should be given that opportunity.
So Cindy, you're, as we said at the beginning, longtime Detroit booster. You're looking at Detroit post-pandemic. What do you see over the next 5 years? Where I see is we don't have enough layers of jobs to have Detroiters go to work. We don't have enough jobs still coming into our state and into our city. I co-chair the Mayor's Workforce Board. I chair the Governor's Workforce Board. So I don't say that this is an issue and not try and be part of the solution. But we don't have the right combination of jobs. I think everybody should have an opportunity to work.
we continue to make success with that, and I believe Detroit will continue to prosper.